guys, Junior, owner and team lead of Castile Realty Group. I'm just doing this video to go over the cost breakdowns if we were to stay at More Realty versus if we were to go to the new company, ROA, Realty of America. Now, I am having a commission structure change, but it's only going to benefit you guys. So it's nothing where you're going to be making less. If anything, you're going to be making more and keeping more money in your pocket. Okay. So if you guys remember, our current team structure is 70-30 for both personal leads and for team leads. It doesn't matter if it's a team lead, doesn't matter if it's a personal lead. It's always going to be 70-30 here at More Realty. Okay. Well, for it to make sense with ROA, I wanted to lower the split for personal leads. Okay, so under the new company, Realty of America, team leads are still going to be 70-30, but your personal leads is now going to be 85-15. Okay, just a reminder, what is a team lead? A team lead is a pre-approved buyer that I give you saying, hey, this guy's approved for 500K, go find 500K, go find him a house. Or it's going to be a listing, a hard listing, like, hey, this guy's ready to list, do the documents, take control. Those team leads are always going to be 70-30, guys. Okay, I repeat, team leads are always going to be 70-30. Okay, but now under the new company, your personal leads are now going to be 85-15. It's not going to be 70-30, it's going to be 85-15. Okay, and what is a personal lead? This is leads that you generate yourself, your personal open houses, personal cold calling, social media, sphere of influence, anything that you personally generate the lead. It's now going to be 85-15, which is going to save you guys money, guys. I'm going to go through all the breakdowns, and for each company I'm going to break down before the cap and I'm going to break down after the cap so you see the differences. And so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out at any time. Excuse me. Also, again, the team splits we're getting, guys, don't think that this is all profit. A lot of it gets reinvested back into you guys so we can do more seminars, do more events, so we can get all these programs and softwares that help us essentially get more business. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the breakdowns. Okay, so this is the first breakdown that we're looking at. This is what we are currently working at right now. Okay, this is the More Realty commission breakdown, and again, personal leads and team leads are both 70-30. Okay, both personal leads and team leads are 70-30 split. Doesn't matter if it's a personal lead, doesn't matter if it's a team lead, every single deal is 70-30. Okay, now for the sake of making these numbers easy for you guys to understand, I'm going to be using the same sales price. This is the average price of a home being sold here in Las Vegas, Nevada at $450, and then I'm going to use the average commission we're seeing, which is 2.5%. Okay, obviously these numbers can go up and down, but in terms for you guys to understand the numbers, I'm going to keep it at those numbers. Okay, so here at More Realty, when you close a deal, you had to pay your $150 monthly. Okay, then we're doing right now we're going over one deal per month. Okay, so you have $150 a month, you have $495 transaction fee, plus you have the 30% team split, which is at this price point $3,375. So your total commission check comes out to $7,230. Okay, and if you guys remember, More Realty caps at $4,950, which is about 10 deals. Okay, now deal number 2 at More Realty, it's going to be the same expenses, $450, 2.5 commission, expenses $150 monthly, $495 transaction fee, 30% team split. So your commission check is $7,230. Again, and this is if it's a personal lead or if it's a team lead, it does not matter. Okay, and same thing with More Realty's third deal. And then here, let's say you were to do 12 deals only. If you were to do 12 deals here at More Realty, both personal leads and team leads, I'm breaking down your monthly transaction fee and then the split for each of those deals. So you'd be netting around $87,650. Okay, now this is the current structure that we have before you hit the More Realty cap. Okay, now we're gonna look at what a deal looks like if you hit the More Realty cap. Okay, More Realty commission breakdown after the cap. Okay, and again, this is both personal leads and team leads. It does not matter, it's still 70-30 no matter what, but this is after the cap. Same sales price, same commission. You still have the 150 monthly. The transaction fee is lower. It's not $4.95 anymore. It's $50. You still have the team split. And so now you're making $7,675. Okay, so a little bit more before you hit the cap. After then, compared to before you hit the cap, after you hit the cap, you're making a little bit more. Again, it's not even that much more. 7,230 before the cap. After the cap, 7,675. Almost like $400. Not that much of a difference, guys. You know, after you meet the cap at More Realty. Okay, deal 2, same sales price, same commission, $150 monthly, only $50 transaction fee. Now for the transaction fees, guys, remember, you can charge whatever you like. Okay, and even in the previous breakdown when it was before the cap, $4.95, you can charge whatever you like, and whatever the difference is, it's going to be added onto your total commission check. So looking back right now, we're looking after the More Realty cap. Sales price for your second deal $450, commission 2.5. You still have your $150 monthly. You have a $50 transaction fee now since you already hit the cap. Also, remember, you can charge your client whatever you like, so whatever the difference is, you'll be pocketing. And then the 30% team split, because at More Realty, with our team structure, it doesn't matter if it's a personal lead or a team lead, it's always going to be 70-30. Now your total check comes out to $7,675. Deal 3, same thing. So this is after you hit the cap, guys. So as you see, after you hit the cap, there's not any added benefits, and you're not really saving that much money. Okay, now we're gonna start talking about the new companies breakdowns, the ROA, Realty of America breakdowns, guys. And so again, I did change up the structure where team leads are still going to stay at 70-30, but your personal leads are now going to be 85-15 to help you save money, guys. So what does this look like? First, we're going to look at the team leads, okay, before the cap. Okay, before the cap. So initially with the team leads, you'll make a little bit less, but it's not too much. But where you're going to make it up as well is with your personal leads, because with your personal leads, you make a lot more money compared to if you were at More Realty. So same sales price, $450, 2.5% commission. Now for your first deal, for your first deal, transaction fee is 0. So there is no transaction fee until you hit the cap. Okay, so if you haven't hit the cap yet, your transaction fee is 0, which is nice because you can charge whatever you want. You can charge $500, $800, $1,000. I've seen it all, and then that is just going to go straight to you, and you're going to add that on top of this commission check. Okay, for your first the $199 launch fee, this doesn't come out of your first transaction, but it is an upfront fee. But I'm just including it in there because you can kind of look at it as at the end of the day it's going to come out of your first check, right? And so now the annual tech fee, this is the $750 annual tech fee, but they take $250 out of your first 3 checks. Okay, you have your $50 risk management fee. You have the 30% team split. Okay, because remember, this is a team lead. This is a pre-approved buyer that I gave you. Hey, they're approved for $600K. Go find them a house. Hey, this guy's ready to list a property on the market. Go start the documents, put it live on the market. Now ROA's split is 15%, and their split is applied after the team split. So that's why you see that amount of $1,181.25. So for a team lead, again, this is a lead that I'm giving you, a hard lead, your total commission check comes out to $6,194 plus whatever you're charging for your transaction fee, so that can easily go to $7,000. Again, this is a team lead, guys. Your second deal at ROA, same sales price, same commission. Again, no transaction fee. You can charge whatever you like. You got the $250 annual tech fee. You have a $50 risk management. You have the team split at 30%, and then you have the ROA split at 15%. So your total commission comes out to $6,393. It's a little bit more than your first deal because we don't have a launch fee here. Okay, that launch fee is just a one-time fee. Okay, now we're gonna go to your third deal. Third deal here at ROA, same $450, same commission, 0 transaction fee, which again, you can charge your client whatever you like, and then that will be on top of your commission check. You'll have the last $250 annual tech fee. So remember, it's only your first 3 transactions. Then you have the $50 risk management. You have a 30% team split, and then you have the 50% ROA split. So your total commission comes out to $6,393.50 plus whatever you're going to charge the client for your transaction fee. Okay, now the cap is $14,000 here at ROA, which based off of these calculations is about 12 deals. Okay, now the fourth deal you save even more money. Okay, same sales price, same commission we're looking at. You have zero transaction fee. Now you don't have the annual tech fee. You don't have that one-time startup fee. So you don't have any of those fees anymore. So you save that money. You have a $50 risk management. You still have the team split of 30% because this is the team lead. You still have ROA's 15%. Total commission comes out to $6,643.75 plus whatever you're going to be charging for the transaction. So easily you'll be at about 7,000 and some change. Okay. And again, guys, this is if it's a team lead. Okay, can't emphasize that enough. Here in this bottom breakdown, it just kind of goes over if you were to only do team leads and you never do any personal leads, kind of how much you would make only relying on team leads, guys. Okay, so again, this is the ROA commission breakdown with team leads. Okay, now I want to show you what the ROA commission breakdown looks like for team leads after the cap. Okay, so this is the ROA commission breakdown for team leads. Again, we're still talking about team leads, which are 70-30 after the cap. We haven't talked about your personal leads yet, which you get more of that commission, but right now we're talking about team leads after the cap. After you cap at 14,000, now you have access to the revenue share. Now you have access to the stocks. Okay, here you have the same sales price, same commission, just to keep the numbers simple. Now you have no annual tech fee. Now you have no starter fee. Okay, now you do have a transaction fee of $250 after you hit the cap, but again, you charge your clients whatever you want, so you're going to be charging a lot more than that, and the rest you pocket it into your commission. So, and then you have a $50 risk management fee. You have here the 30% team split, because again, this is a team lead. I gave you this lead pre-approved or they're ready to list. Now the beautiful thing, after the cap, ROA is at a 0% split. Okay, so now your check is higher after the cap at 7,575 plus whatever you're going to charge in the transaction fee. Okay, after the cap, same thing for your second deal. After the cap, $250 transaction fee, which you can charge your client whatever you like. You can charge more. $50 risk management, 30% team split, and 0% for the ROA split. Total commission check 7,575. Third deal is the same. Fourth deal is the same. It's pretty much going to be the same. The only time it'll change is once you hit 20 deals, that transaction fee will go down, but I'm showing you guys worst case scenario. So as you guys see here, after you hit the cap with the team leads, you're still getting a nice commission check at 7,575 plus whatever you're charging for the transaction fee. Okay, so these are the two breakdowns for team leads, guys. Okay, for ROA. Okay, so already even at the team leads after the cap, you're making more than what we would do at more Realty. Before the cap, you're making a little bit less, but it's not that much of a difference, guys. It's not that much of a difference at all. Okay, so now we're gonna go over your personal leads. Okay, ROA commission breakdown with personal leads. Remember, I changed the structure for this new company, so instead of me charging you 70-30 for your personal leads, now I'm only charging you 15%. Okay, you keep 85, I get 15. Okay, the team. So not too bad at all. Sales price is $450, commission 2.5. Again, keeping that constant. So this is before the cap. We have not hit the cap at ROA yet. You have $0 transaction fee, which again, you could charge the client whatever you like. So that's going to go on top of your check. You got that $199 launch fee, $250 annual tech fee for the first 3 deals, $50 risk management. You got the team split at 15%. And then you got the 15% for ROA split. And again, I'm charging 15% because this is your personal lead. This is a lead that you generated yourself from a personal open house, personal cold calling, sphere of influence, social media. This is your personal leads, okay, that you generated yourself, okay? So after all of that, those fees, your check comes out to $7,629, okay? And again, that's for your first deal, personal lead. Second deal for your personal lead, same price, same commission, 0 transaction fee. And again, the transaction fee, you can easily be at 8,000 and change if you're depending on whatever transaction fee you're charging. Okay, back to the second deal, same sales price, same commission. Transaction fee is 0, so you can charge the client whatever you like. So you can add that on top of essentially your commission check. You have a $250 annual tech fee. Again, that's only the first 3 deals. This is the second deal. $50 risk management, 50% team split, 50% row split. So your total check, because you're not paying the launch fee anymore, comes out to $7,828.12, guys. Okay, and again, the transaction fee, that can bring this up to 8,000 and change, depending on what you charge for the transaction fee, because you could charge the client whatever you like. Okay, so that is your second deal. Your third deal, same price, same commission split, or same commission. Oh, sorry, there we go. Transaction fee is $0. Annual tech fee $250, which this will be the last deal, the last transaction that you had to pay this $250. Okay, then you have a $50 risk management. Okay, you have the 15% team split and then the 15% row split. Okay, so now your check comes out to $7,828.12 plus whatever you're going to charge for the transaction fee. Okay, next, your fourth deal, this is where you start saving more money. Same sales price, same sales commission. Transaction fee is still $0, so you can charge the client whatever you like, and then you can add that on top of your final total commission check. $50 risk management, so you're not paying an annual tech fee anymore. You're not paying a launch fee anymore. You don't have to worry about that. So now you got the $50 risk management, and then here you have 50% team split, and then you have a 15% ROA split. So your total commission is looking at $8,078.12. Which again, this is more than what you would get at More Realty, because at More Realty everything's 70-30, but here at your personal leads, I'm doing it 85-15. Okay, so total commission check plus whatever you're going to charge for your transaction fee. Okay, down here, this is just an example. If you were to just do personal leads and not accept any of our team leads, obviously a check's a check. You guys are going to be accepting the team leads because that's only additional to what you're going to be doing personally, guys. So as you see here, for your personal leads, you guys are going to be making more money versus if we were just at the 70-30 with More Realty. Okay, so now the final breakdown is the ROA commission breakdown for personal leads after your cap. So now we're going to talk about what your personal leads, what that check looks like after the cap. Okay, after the cap, same sales price, same commission. Now after the cap, there is a transaction fee of $250. That's the max, and you're going to charge your client what you want anyways. So whatever you're going to charge more than that, whatever the difference is going to go on top of your commission check. You got a $50 risk management, you got the 15% team split, and ROA is at a 0% split once after you hit the cap. Okay, so now your commission check comes out to $9,262.50. That's almost $2,000 more than what you would have made at More Realty, guys, for a personal lead after you hit the cap. Okay, plus after you hit the cap, you got access to the stocks, you have access to the revenue share, so it's just gonna be giving you a lot more benefit, a lot more things you receive after you hit the cap, guys. So again, we're breaking down your personal leads after we hit the cap, and at our new team structure where your personal leads are now 85-15, where you keep 85, 15 goes to the team. Okay, now we go to our second deal, $450, same price, same commission. You got your transaction fee of $250, but you can charge more if you like and pocket the difference. $50 risk management, 15% team split, and 0% ROA split. Total check $9,262. So as you see, deal 3, deal 4 is going to be the same commission check. The only time this will increase even more is once you have 20 deals after your cap. This transaction fee will drop down, and you'll make a little bit more than this $9,262. So again, for your personal leads, guys, you're making more money at this company. Okay, which is, so again, I wanted to make this change to help you guys keep more money in your pocket and for it to make sense for everyone. So this is the breakdown, guys, of the commission splits, of the breakdown, commission breakdown. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, guys, and I'll answer any questions that you may have. But breaking down these numbers, as you see, you're going to be saving more money going with the new company at Realty America, ROA, versus us staying at More Realty. Okay, and so again, review it. Let me know if you have any questions. We are going to start onboarding everybody that is able to this week. Whoever has escrows, we're going to be talking one-on-one to kind of talk about what is the game plan, the best route to go about getting you guys transferred over. Either, you know, you're gonna have to wait till the escrow closes, we're gonna have to give up the check, or we can see if Christian's willing to work with us. And so we will talk one-on-one. But again, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Please review the documents, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.